What's up? It's your boy, Jenks in the business. We got a new box. This is going to be a seat. Now, let's check it out. Like a ton of other guys, you get on the quest for the right seat, whether it's sporty, comfort, whatever your desire is, looks. I personally like a sporty looking seat. However, I don't want my butt to hurt on a long ride. You can see right here, I have got a Pera tail whip. It's great around town. It's sporty feeling. I made a video of that seat versus a Sundowner seat. The Sundowner seat, I've ridden it for a couple days now, and it's pretty comfortable. I haven't ridden it too far, about 20, 30 miles at a time, but it's pretty comfortable, pretty easy to reach the ground. It's affordable. It's just not that good looking to me. So I wanted to get something else, try something else, waste all my money. So I made an order from Advan Black for the Sik Bagger seat. Here is the instructions. Apparently they send it with a seat bolt. So that's cool. Let's get it open and see what it looks like. Care package. Hold on. Wait a minute. Cool little bag. Let's see what this looks like. And I'll put the other seats on this table and compare it. There we go. It's a pretty good looking seat. It's got a plastic base to it, seat pan. Got a little flex to it. Hopefully it doesn't squeak like my Saddleman did. I don't remember. I want to say these have gel in them, but I don't remember. We can sure look it up and find out. Quality seems pretty good. It's got the cutout for a driver backrest if you want that. It looks like it probably has more padding than the stock seat. It's got some pretty good reviews. Some people said that they've ridden it all day without any fatigue or hurt. Pera tail whip. Very, very high quality, nice stitching, nice material. It's heavier. It's got a metal seat pan riveted. Little rubber bumps. Keep it from rubbing. This one has plastic. It doesn't look like it has any rubber stops. Side by side. Kind of a profile shot there. The tail whip is definitely more aggressive. The Advan Black Sik Bagger seat definitely looks more like a bagger seat. So what I'll do now is I'll take the Sundowner seat off the bike, and we can hold it up next to these other two seats and get a comparison of that also. The Sundowner passenger portion of the seat is definitely wider, just visibly looking. It's less sexy though. The Sundowner is probably the least sexy seat on the table. However, it's the most comfortable, not counting the Sik Bagger seat because I have not ridden on it yet. I really like the design of the Sik Bagger seat. Advan Black seat, whatever you want to call it. I'll show you it on the motorcycle here in just a moment, but I'm going to give you some side-by-side views of these seats, and then we'll take some measurements. The Sundowner definitely has a wider passenger seating than this one. From a height standpoint, just laying on the table, they look very similar in height. I think this, if you can get it on camera, I think the kind of the back wall of the seat there may be a little bit more aggressive and cupped than the Sundowner seat. Sundowner seat just, it feels a lot cheaper quality than this. These two have backrest cutouts. The tail whip seat does not. See if we can get kind of a better side profile. Let's take some measurements. Seat's almost 15 inches wide, about 15 and a half. This one's almost 15. And then the Pera is about 13. Now, this doesn't really matter. That's 14. That's about 13. Nope. That one is a little over 12. Now, I say that doesn't matter because what matters is where it connects to the tank. Because some of these are going to have a little bit longer snout on the seat, you would say, here. Call that, say, 3 inches. But this one is about 3.5 inches. So this one should sit a little bit further up on the tank than the Sundowner seat. Let's get the bracket put on this, get on the bike, see what it looks like. The bracket's pretty easy. It uses a tapered bolt. So it has a countersunk head there. So the bracket can literally only go one way. It also comes with the little plastic washer to go on the fender to keep the bracket from scratching it. What I'll do is I'll place each seat on so you get kind of a back-to-back feel of what they look like. Our Pera tail whip. Get it hooked. Very simple install. And there it is. Next up, we've got the Harley-Davidson Sundowner. Get it hooked in there. Get it lined up back here. There's the Sundowner. Again, it's not a bad looking seat, but it ain't a great looking seat. But like I say, I've ridden it a couple days this week, and it's actually been surprisingly comfortable, especially for the money. And the Advan Black Sik Bagger seat. Thing. Very good looking seat. Doesn't feel as stable or planted as the other seats, but if you're sitting on it, I guess it doesn't really matter. Get the bolt the rest of the way tight, maybe that'll help. Very narrow here. I haven't sat on it yet, but it actually looks like it's lower to the ground than the other two seats, which may be awesome, actually, if the padding is good enough. The first thing I see when I put it on the bike, though, is the front of the seat is cut crooked here, and the eyelets are off center from that. But in my experience, I mean, the Pera is great. It's dead on, it's straight. When I had the road sofa was also cut crooked here, and the stitching was all wonky and didn't line up either. However, this is a good looking seat either way, and if I'm sitting on it, I doubt I can see that. I'm going to sit on it. Yep, I'm going to sit on it. And I'll probably set the camera up and show you what it looks like sitting on it. And I may swap seats out so you can kind of see the seating position with the Sundowner versus the Pera versus the Advan Black Sik Bagger seat. Let's talk about first impressions. So I just sat on it, and I was really excited about this seat. It is very firm, a lot firmer than I thought it might be. I don't know if you can hear that, but it's not tight to the motorcycle. So I think what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to return it. And with it on the bike, pressing on the passenger seat area, it's very stiff. If I ride a passenger, I don't think they're going to enjoy the ride. I think they'll enjoy the look. I enjoy the look. This is a great looking seat. I'm just not super impressed that it's I don't know that it's any better than the stock seat, honestly. It may have a little bit more cushion, but I think if I'm going to try to substitute the touring seat for this or the sport seat for this as a all-arounder, I don't think it's going to do the job. Just sitting on it, I don't think it's comfortable enough to ride all day. It's got a good position to it, but I just don't think the padding is there or the gel or whatever is supposed to be in the seat. So there's kind of the seating position of the seat. It feels really good around the back here. That shape, it feels great. It just feels like sitting on a brick. As far as standover height, it's pretty good. I'll still be able to move the motorcycle. That's disappointing. Back to the drawing board. I hate that it's a little bit of a letdown to me because I really thought this seat was going to be great. From what I could tell in the pictures, it looked like it had good padding, good build quality. Don't get me wrong, it's probably great for a Saturday night special. Go back to the Sundowner. The real answer may be a Bad Boys Python or a Mustang Super Tour, something like that. I think this seat I actually touched the ground a little bit better on this seat. I think distance-wise, it's very similar to the other seat. It definitely has a softer saddle to it. But this is the riding position of the Sundowner. Just hang that up on the floor. It's more room down there. And this bad boy. Man, to me, this is such a good looking seat. I just wanted to see what else was out there. So here's the standover height on the Pera. It's a little bit wider right in the front of the seat. So just at a stop, you're a little bit higher off the ground, a little bit more tiptoe feeling. Here it is on the floorboards. Very aggressive kind of wall there. On my lowrider ST, I had a kickflip Pera seat, which is basically doesn't have the tail whip part of it. But very similar feeling seat. Of course, on the lowrider ST, it was a little bit narrower. What got me is it seems like after several hours of riding, maybe I get a little bit of tailbone fatigue, or you know, my belt basically sits against this, and I'll feel that on my back a little bit, but I may just be being too picky about it. But great looking seat, great around town. And again, I think I said in my other video, if I was to buy this seat again, I'd get it with the gripper material. But there it is. There's my review of those 3 seats. I don't think I'm even going to ride with the Advan Black seat. I don't think it meets the quality I was hoping for. And if I'm being totally honest, I think the cheap $300 CC rider seat may be a better option than this seat and the Advan Black seat as far as better looking and more comfortable. I've seen them in person. I haven't ridden one though, so I can't say on the CC rider seat that it is a-okay or that it is what we're looking for, but it may be an option. Like I say, I think I'm going to return the Advan Black seat and keep looking. And I appreciate you guys checking out the videos. If you want to see something else, comment. If you have questions about the bike or any of the parts, or why I feel a certain way about any of the parts, or how I feel about Harley Davidson, hit me in the comments. I try to reply to all of them. Like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. At what point my mic stopped working? However, comma.